I just want to leave this music playing for a little bit. Beautiful. Hello, my name is Eggs Benny, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm not going to speak too much, I'm just going to start the game.
Ruin has found you at last. My protege, my friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon. You must face your failures, or be consumed by them. I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world, and I trembled at its terrible reverberations. The crossroads. Wait for the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Here we go. Stagecoach is your carriage, coffin, and confessional. Tapping W once to move it forward, S to halt it, and then we can steer it. Standard WASD controls. You press Z or Z to bring up the stagecoach view. This shows what items are installed, as well as the armor and wheels. We'll go over armor and wheels in a minute. Stagecoach items can only be changed at the Wainwright, who's present at each inn. All heroes will join together on this expedition. Your salvation rides with them. Drag or double-click heroes' portraits to assemble your party of 4 heroes. The hero in the rightmost position of your roster will be the first in the combat. Oh, this game. I am going to turn up volume only because we all deserve to be able to hear this. I'm turning the voiceover all the way up. We are not missing out on anything that Wayne June happens to say. If I go on controls. Yeah, we want the maximum steering angle and the maximum steering sensitivity. Yeah, tutorial subtitles. Yeah, okay. I've taken up enough time. So this is
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns. Hunted. Harried. A fugitive seeking to outpace the past. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
the unusual suspects. I'm aware that I'm not talking a lot, but the voiceover done by voice actor Wayne June.
And let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
I don't want to talk over him, mainly because he is the source of the lore. But also,
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
is gorgeous. So this is what a standard combat will look like. We have a turn order in the top corner showing us who is going to act when. That is determined by, if I bring up the character sheet, its speed at the bottom. So Dismas, our highwayman, has the highest speed. So he's probably going to be going first, at least for these early combats. The skills that he can do are here at the bottom, and they can do different things. If I hover over them, you see the highlighted circles. The yellow side is where he can stand to use this skill, and the blue circles are what he can hit. So this first one, the Wicked Slice, he can do it from anywhere in the first 3 positions in the fighting order, but he can only hit the first 2 of the enemy order. Whereas Pistol Shot is the opposite. He can do it from anywhere in the back line, and he can hit any one of their back line. Right now we don't have to worry about being too fancy because this is the prologue. It's meant to be the introduction to this kind of thing. Here we go. So you'll see that me doing that has given him ripostes. So if he is hit by anyone, he will give them a smack back. Basically, he doesn't like being touched. Now, Aubrey. 4 to 7. You can see that each, as well, when you hover over them here in the bottom left corner, what each skill does will be written out there if you hover over it or you click on it. I would love to point out, though, that there are transitions. If you decide that you want to choose something else, the character will change to reflect that. And it is gorgeous. Let's go with a pick to the face and just try and kill this boy in the back. I don't even know if he's the one acting. He's not. Oh no, he is going first. So, it's beautiful. We've officially killed our first enemy. I'm actually going to go with that. I mean, he's at the end of turn order anyway, so the daze doesn't really do anything, but we can try. The smackback has started, lands.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Okay, so every victory we will get something. But take them all.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Here they are. The Desperate Few. During encounters such as this one, you must pick one of the choices by holding the left button on one of your heroes. The results will be previewed at the bottom of the screen. So, for example, right now, Dismas wants to completely increase the flame, and then that will also give us some supplies. Barristan says, I shall miss the little luxuries of camp. Whereas this is giving flame and a trinket. I want to get that trinket. But because they agreed, they're now friendlier. Plus 10 damage, but minus 2 speed. I think he can take that. He's not too worried about critting.
You can feel
Why
it.
not?
A change in the air.
Another fight.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Okay. So again, Duelist Advance is just a very good way for Dismas to at least prepare for the fights ahead. So if any of them hits him, he's going to be able to deal a decent bit of damage back. Yeah, let's push the Woodsman. He moved! And he was dazed! Now, because he's dazed, the Woodsman is not going to go until the very end of the turn. So let's get him poisoned. This is a beautiful, beautiful crit. I kind of want to blind this Woodsman as well. Because if I can blind him, he's less likely to hit. I'm also well aware, I'm doing it again where it's like, I don't realistically need to go into so much detail, but I'm also aware that some people might not have seen this game before, so I'm trying to ride that line. Yes! I'm trying to ride that line between telling people how to play, but also just enjoying the game. I've done a little bit of tinkering with another run, so I know what I'm doing to a certain extent, but I wanted you as viewers to be able to see it from the beginning. Flashing daggers is only hitting them. When are they? They have. I'm not going to be able to kill them with that before their turn. I might as well set it up so they're going to die from the blight on their turn. Yeah, no point in attacking the dude in the front. So we carry on moving. Do I smack? There's no point using bolster. We love the potential to just do stuff on its turn. Oof. Thankfully, he's not doing his... because he has a big attack that, when used, does a lot of damage. I think it's because we keep pushing him out of the front spot that he's not able to use it. So yeah, I'm just gonna casually try and blind you. And if I can push him back again, I think it would be kind of funny. So then I can hit both of you with the flashing daggers. Try and spread out the damage as much as possible. Ah, here we go. Oh, front line is starting to need healing. So we're gonna do that.
This wound, at least, has
As we
been
unlock more
tended
characters,
to.
we will be able to get like more versatility, and we'll be able to potentially bring out different party compositions. But at the moment, Paracelsus, the Plague Doctor, is our healer, and we will happily use her as such. Nice. So, because the big boy was guarding him, as soon as I attacked him, he decided, nope, I'm going to step in front. But that step in front meant that he died. We're not going to say no to that.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Okay, so we're giving another Candle of Hope and a medicinal herbs. They remove all the DOTs, so the things that are going to take us over time. Good thing to have on
Push
our
on to the
Plague
end.
Doctor, I think.
Rest and resupply await you.
The inn!
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Prologue complete. You have found your fortitude at last. Collect what hope you can and end your expedition here. So, there's no point worrying about any of this because we are literally about to start a new run. But what would happen is that we would complete a region, we would fight monsters, fight the bosses, get as much experience as we can, and then at the end of that area, we would come to an inn. We would try and de-stress our party members, we would heal up, and get ready for the next adventure. The whole point of the inns is that they are the position between positions. They are the place to rest and recuperate.
Sometimes it is wiser to try anew, fortified by trials past.
But I'm not too worried about that because it wanted us to end the expedition anyway.
Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress. Perhaps the world was a dream. Even so, it is surely worth remembering.
The Altar of Hope. And so this is where we come into it, where it's meta progression. Each expedition you earn Candles of Hope. The altar is where you spend those candles to unlock new classes, items, pets, and more. For this first visit, you must visit the working fields.
To
Yeah.
recall a thing is to make it real once more.
So we are spending our candles to get, I think, new trinkets to attach to our heroes, new combat items to use, or because we aren't able to access them until we've unlocked them here. So the more candles we put into this, the better we have of a chance of succeeding in future runs.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
The Hag's Hoard. 10% healing received from skills per positive token. And if diseased, -10 maximum HP. So that would be a good thing to put on our man-at-arms, the man with the mace and shield at the front, because he will gain a lot of positive tokens. and he'll want to be healed later on.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
There we go. Guarding Gauntlet. The turn start, a percent chance to get some armor, but gain or miss a chance to become weakened. Let's get a stagecoach item.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
The Collector's Chandelier, a luxury item for the stagecoach, where we increase the stacking of Candles of Hope by 4 per stack. There's also a higher chance of finding them at locations. One more trinket.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Clandestine Cape, a trinket that is armor. At round start, a chance to be stealthed, but gain on miss the chance to become vulnerable. That is all of our candles.
As fleeting as a dying star.
So now we go. So this is essentially the game. We go through these expeditions, we defeat enemies, collect candles, and then go back to the inn to unlock more stuff.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
Here we go.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake that would doom us both. Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause, and I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism. The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Setting up there how
Pride,
we know the
more
narrator.
devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
So now you can see that now we pass the prologue, it's giving us goals. So the man-at-arms wants to land the killing blow onto Gaunts, and Gaunts is an enemy type. The highwayman wants to enter the sprawl, which is an area. Use the item A Glimmer of Hope 2 times, and visit a field hospital. None of those are hard to do. I can see us getting those done quite easily.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
Oh, the visuals for this game are just goddamn gorgeous.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
It's just such an aesthetic when looking at this game.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Ooh, I got some healing for some reason, and I don't know why. Might as well use the flash and dagger since they're going to hit both the second. The plus in the middle means that it's going to hit both of them. So it'll hit the second and the third position. Okay. And then, who are you? You're the first position, actually. Try and do as much damage to you as possible. Then try and blight you. Ah, you resisted it. So these are gaunts, actually. So I'm going to try and save some for the man-at-arms anyway. But as you can see in the bottom is the percentage they have to resist certain things. And it just happened that because of that 40% resistance, they didn't get blighted. I wasn't
Promising
expecting you to
development.
kill. God damn it, Barristan, such an overachiever. Okay. I'm not trying to kill them. I don't want to accidentally kill them with a riposte. So we're just gonna leave you as you are for now. 3 to 5, and he has 6. So we'll just leave this one alone. Barristan can kill him. And now we just throw everything that we have at this front one because everything else is done.
Measured and steady.
Okay. Nice.
A petty hindrance. Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Greater Sacrificial Host. Gaining 66% disease resist. Well, no, that's not disease, that's blight resist, so poison resistance.
Are you
Interesting.
shaken?
There we go.
There is so much
Hero goal
worse in
complete.
store.
We got the killing blow on 2 Gorns. We now just need to enter the sprawl, use Glimmer of Hopes, and visit a field hospital. There it is in the background. The mountain.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Alright then. The effect of the torch and crown. We heal to 50% if we were below it. We minus stress, and then there's less chance of us forming any kind of relationship here. So that was the setting.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Gonna buy 2 Glimmers of Hope, because we need that for the quest. Get a stitching
A
kit.
bit of comfort on the road to damnation. Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Because food is always good. And then I'm not going to pick up any of these because I don't think it's worth it. So to explain what I've just done, I've bought a couple of things from the provisioner that I think will be helpful to the party in the late run. And I've also picked up some Glimmers of Hope, the item that Aubrey needs to use, the Grave Robber. I'm trying to use their titles as much as possible, because you can actually change the names of the characters.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
So then, these mastery points are used to upgrade the skills that we have. I think it just makes sense to upgrade our healing. But then that means we also need to upgrade our damage. So then... do that. Do that. And then I want to upgrade something on Barristan. So let's go with Bolster. So the reason I made those choices is that Bolster at the moment is the only ability that we have in the party that can take stress away. So in Darkest Dungeon 2, there are 2 health bars, technically. There is your standard HP, but then there is also a bar below that that is your stress. And if you let your stress get to 10, bad things happen. So let's not let that happen. And then Battlefield Medicine, it will remove all the DOTs that we have on anyone, and then it also heals them. It will also take any DOTs that Paracelsus has on them. And that's always good to have.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Need to equip our little chandelier.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
If I remember correctly, I might be completely wrong, but I think Dismas wanted to go to the Sprawl. Yes, he did. Okay. So that actually makes the choice a lot easier for me.
Cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge, ash on the wind.
So then, kill you. And let's feed you some food. And hope you don't become diseased. No one became diseased. We'll be fine. So it's Audrey that wants that. I'll hold the whiskey flask for later. So I want you to have that to gain armor. I want Dismas to have that. I think I want all dreams. Yeah. Then who do I want to have? Might as well be you. Might as well. I don't think, because of the effect of the inn, it's going to be very hard for them to become friends. So I'm tempted to save the whiskey flasks for a future opportunity where I can potentially get them to have a better relationship, as marked by the yellow triangle at the bottom. Here we go. Oh, just look at that. It's gorgeous.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Okay. So looking at the routes ahead, realistically, we want to go to this hero shrine. Mainly because it'll be able to unlock new skills on our characters. Oh, and there's 2 hero shrines back to back. The only thing is, oh, the field hospital is literally right there, so I don't need to actually plan any route to do that. Okay, yeah. It's not my fault if the map makes the choices for me.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
Oh, a pretty easy road fight. I'm not too worried about this. Better to focus one down than to spread out my stuff. So if he can die... Yeah, there we go. He's going to die to that blight. So now I can focus on this one. Oh dear.
On to the next.
Okay. It's not worth me using the Glimmer of Hope right now. It wouldn't actually improve the flame any, since it has a maximum of 100.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
We must run over the trash. We're here to collect the rubbish. At last, someone I can work with. Okay. These old hands are raking. Let them help us to get back a wheel and some flame. Give them some of the money that we have spare to get some flame and some in items, or 30 flame and some scouting. The scouting at the moment is the best thing for us. It'll help us find out what's coming up along the road. But also, Dismas isn't going to get a better relationship with anyone if I choose him. Or at least if I choose either Barristan or Paracelsus, they'll get a better friendship with each other. So let's go with Paracelsus. Onward! So now you can see along the way, it's actually now telling us exactly what we're going to be fighting and going up against. So that's loathing there. That is a lot of loathing that we're aiming for right now. But I think it's worth it.
The void has rendered reality once more. A psychic onslaught awaits.
Not a psychic
Look
onslaught.
ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile. The loathing whispers.
Ugh. Yeah, so if this gets to full, something very bad happens at the end. And don't necessarily want that to happen.
The half-remembered horrors of their past.
I would actually like Audrey. Because I think early on the skills that she gets is the best.
Grave Robber. Chapter 1. Luxury's Lap.
Lore!
Born into money and married into more, she spent her days on horseback and her evenings in the ballroom. She was the object of her husband's boorish lust and drunken temper, placating his worst tendencies with a veneer of gracious deference, all the while indulging murderous fantasies of freedom and the fortune that would soon be hers.
And that's where we get Dead of Night. Clearing corpses to heal yourself. I am immediately going to take away the skill of Absinthe to put on Dead of Night. Ah, shush, Barristan.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
And then because I've already done... let's do Paracelsus. The jeers, the whispers. They pushed me deep into my studies.
Plague Doctor. Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just beyond her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
Emboldening vapors. Done from anywhere to give someone a strength token, so their next attack does more damage. Not what I want from right now. Fools. Conventional, tedious fools. Ooh. Someone just attacked our stagecoach.
Unhinged by the impending apocalypse, the fanatics burned book and building alike.
They've got timber, looks like. 30 flame for shield. They have some baubles that might entertain the wee sprats. -5 flame, some stagecoach items. Then tinctures, powders. Shall we swap? Flame for combat items. I would rather actually do Dismas here, because then that means that we can repair what we've lost. Then keep on going. What are we doing? No, I don't blame you. If this was the view out the window, I don't think I'd want to look at it either. The field hospital. You could come here to get rid of diseases or to heal. You can also use the money that you have to get rid of certain effects. To be honest, I think other than Misses the Mark,
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
yeah. And then it's not worth it to buy just laudanum.
The loathing howls.
Yes, I know, which means we have to go to the cache. Because if we went the other way, oh, that is way too much loathing.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Who is stopping us on the road? Oof. Elite enemies, so they are quicker with more damage and more HP. Giving all my boys combo, which means yeah. If you're gonna smack me, I might as well be in the front anyway. Use the Glimmer of Hope to then smack both of these boys.
Master stroke.
Oh, gotta love a crit. So then they don't have very high blight resist. I might as well try. And I have no need for that. I have no need to try and bolster to remove their stress, because their stress isn't high enough yet, unfortunately. Who are you? You're going first. So if I try and blind you. Brilliant. I mean, they were dazed anyway, but it does still mean that on their turn, they will be blinded. I've already got one of them acting at the end of the turn. And now they will definitely die to the blight that hits them. So then it just means...
Breakthrough.
Crits for days!
Lethality writ large.
You can smack me all you want, mate. Gonna kill you, though.
On to the next.
But now, you will notice this as the game goes on, but the graves for the enemies, they actually are completely individual to the creature that you are fighting. Looks like you're already going at the end of combat, so I don't really need to daze you. So, I'll give you a good old-fashioned crag whipping mace.
A petty hindrance.
That, I don't even think you can call it a knife. I was about to say that knife of Dismas's, but I think that is actually a short sword. And that is a very long knife. Ooh, you got some anti-venom. Not necessarily helpful in this area because they're going to burn us more than they're going to poison us. But it is always good to keep and always good to take out of the inventory.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
Nice. So we've got some money. Got some chalk dust to remove stealth from enemies. Some laudanum to get rid of the stress. Calming incense to remove some stress when we get to the inn. And then for our first stagecoach item, 100% academics cash location scouting. And academic studies location scouting. Also, a laden lantern. Okay. I think I want to give the lantern to Dismas. Also give him some chalk dust. We'll want to give some on the laudanum. Only makes sense. And here we are, our first fight against the cultists. At the end of each round, you will have to fight some cultists, like there is no way around it. And don't they look gorgeous? So what's he done? He's given them a chance to be stealthed. Yeah, let's get that flame a little higher. Realistically, I need to take out the altar as quickly as possible. Resisted the blight, but
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
oof. Well, actually, if I battlefield medicine, because it was upgraded, it took away all of it. You have a crit, and I don't like that at all. But there's also not a lot I can do about that. Let's see if I can maybe... Movement resist is 40. I might be able to push you back. Nope, fair enough, but you are dazed. You were going to be dazed anyway. Damn it!
Slow suffering begins.
Okay. Let's give it a try. looks grim and disturbing. But you know what? Well, if you were gonna smack me with something. Give him regen! You actual salty motherfucker. I need to do damage to definitely kill him. With that regen, I can't. Yep. I couldn't risk trying to just kill him with some DOT. Yep. So first, we're getting rid of that.
Being, however horrid, can be brought to heal.
Then you have crit, so I'm gonna have to try. Why not? A little bit of a heal, a little bit of stealth.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
It got rid of the blind, and that is the main thing that we're worried about right now.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
What are you doing, eh? Yeah, realistically, I just need to get rid of that altar. Get him, gal. This repulsed is doing work. Give me a little bit of a heal. Yeah, it's not worth it.
A breakthrough.
Crit for a crit. She just needs a tiny little bit. Yep. Get her on death dog, get a week. Go on, Dismiss. Yep. Get your stress down. Heal you. I think that was the last of the healing that I have. So I now need to be very aware. I don't want you giving anyone regen. You've been alive for too long. You should have died so much sooner. Thankfully, you've only given him things so far. I'm gonna remove your
Victory
stealth.
supposes strategy. Press
It
on.
does. Doesn't. I could have just removed the stealth with the tracking shot, but I didn't want to use my turn doing that. So then you need to attack this altar. A little bit of self-care. So close.
Hold fast. For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Realistically, I want a bolster. Yeah. We need to reduce that stealth. We need to reduce that stealth. We need to reduce that stress. You give him regen. I was about to say, I swear to God. Let's get rid of you. Or at least try to get rid of you. Dismas is perfect for breaking through.
A righteous action.
Okay. He can reach this backline though, so just end the fight. I maybe could have tried to cheese it where we could have done some more healing, but I would rather
A spark.
there be success. Wounding words. Plus 25% damage for minus 33% max HP. That's a heavy penalty.
The loathing festers.
We done all... we didn't clear out the lair, but I was never intending to clear out the lair.
Refuge.
Ah, we made it to the end.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Paracelsus gained the perk Pillager Slayer. Against Pillagers, 5% crit and 100% death blow resistance piercing. Audrey gained Generous, 5% positive relationship chance. Dismas has Void Sight, 100% Oblivion Tear Root Scouting. So the blue tears that we move through, he's able to see all of them. There we go. Barristan gained Austere. But the simple life. But that's okay. If that is the only negative quirk that they gained, we can take it. So the river song. Banks of the beautiful river Wahoo. Heal to 50% if you were below it. And then gain... minus 3 stress. I'm going to use this to get rid of Paracelsus. Oh, it's 2. That's even better. Let's raise your maximum. So then let's see who is good with each other. Okay. Crit for the loving. Ah, that was only the one, I'll take it. But it does mean that they are likely to be friends now. I'll go back into the character sheet. They're at least friendly. So there's a 33% chance of having a positive relationship. Okay. So if I go to the Mastery Trainer...
Mastery.
I feel like it should be more... I'm going to do that for now the ability to remove stress when she removes a corpse. I need to remember that this ignores block more. And then Noxious Blast. That's gonna be our best bet, I
Each
think.
improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
So, would I rather have stacking? Well, I only have one candle. So actually, yeah, I think I would rather have the academics map.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
And then, no matter what, we are going to the tangle.
Rain,
Nothing I can do about that.
resignation and death.
So let's
This land
see
is truly barren.
what I can get here. Two, three for that. And then I like the idea of being able to take away the poison. So then that leaves me with a little bit of money that's not really worth saving. Two more laudanum. Always good to have as a backup. So then going in here, you already have two. I want to give you that. I want to give you those. Do I want to give this to someone? Don't necessarily think I do. If anything, it would be that. Just to get her to have higher blight resistance. Yeah, and then I think we just feed him up. Oh. The fact that there is such a high chance of getting negative quirks from that. There is such a high chance of it affecting the party. Okay. We embark. Didn't get that positive relationship, but it was only like a third of a chance. So we will take that.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Okay. So I'm gonna wait for the mini-map to stop scrolling. What was the goal for here? Avoid the watchtower. So then I have to go this way.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
Oh, an immediate cultist fight. We came here willingly. Let us begin. We can best them hold together. In formations all. Gonna improve the relationships where we can. Ugh. One of the evangelists is ordained. Which just means they're an elite enemy all in themselves. Dismiss. Damn it. Oh, they burning. Oh, at At least one of them bloody missed. Why not? The blight resistance is really low. We weren't aiming for criticals, but we will take them. Yeah, because then that gets rid of a lot of DOT. Yeah. Okay. They're already blind. So there's no point doing that on them. Let's try.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
You trying to stun me, good sir? It's 4 on there, and he has 6. So this should kill him? Yeah.
On to the next.
Stop him from taking a turn at least. You bleed me, good woman. Well, in that case, I don't do anything to you and I shoot the man in the back line. I know I keep trying to do this. I will explain my reasoning. There we go. So, from the back 2 lines, all they can do is this move, the Rush Judgment. And that is a much better move for them to crit on than anything else. You'll become dazed if I shoot you. I kind of like that. Oh. The resist coming in clutch. Okay. Audrey's better suited for doing damage right now. As is Paracelsus. If I can up that blight, so even if they just go to death's
The
door.
enemy weakens
Yeah.
and wanes.
There we go. So then, next turn, at the very least they'll be weak. Hopefully the DOT will take them out. Not nice. You, my boy, need to die. I will keep shooting you until you do.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay. Start that off. Fire away. Barristan can smack, at the very least. Don't really need to remove stress. So yeah, right now it's just oof. Casual crit. No, why not? I would rather just smack. You're dreadfully good at that. Yeah. On one hand, I didn't want to give them a turn to do any more damage, but at the same
An inkling
time,
of potency still
Eh.
lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
it's 3 to bleed resistance and minus 10% burn. That's actually okay. Because I don't think in this
The
region
whispers.
people are burning. Yeah, go with that. Okay. So where do we want to go now? looking at... well, they want to go to either the creature den or the academic study.
Press onward.
I'm aware, Wayne. Leave me alone. We don't have any idea what's really ahead, do we? I'm going to go to the academic study. We need to take some stress off of Paracelsus. And yes, it gives it 2 Barristan, but you can get rid of it easy enough. And we're about to go for a fight, so that means we can actually heal up some guys. Oh, because of the good relationships, we're actually getting, like, improved relationships. It works. We promise it works. Yeah, we need to get rid of you quickly. Damn. They're making me burn. 30, 10, 40, 10. Let's try and get you out of here. Bring some poison in a needle at your face. And then bang. So at least you're gonna die next turn. Yeah. We came in here to kill some stuff. So let's kill some stuff. We at least can take it. Oh dear. He's not doing well. I'm gonna need you to ramp up. Because even if you miss, it means that Dismas is no longer at the front. Yeah, let's deal with this.
A little help impeccably timed.
Just skipped his turn? Or he was dazed? No, he was dazed, so he's in the back. Okay. That makes more sense. And you missed. Because you're blind. Taking a decent bit of damage. If I can get rid of her. There we go. Ugh. Not nice. Not nice at all. So now we bolster. And try to get rid of these. Will they do any more harm?
A lesson taught is a lesson learned. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay. So now it's just wailing damage on a dog. I don't feel happy about saying that, but that is what we're doing. Oof, the whimper. The poor dog.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Okay.
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
So Barristan's opinion is we certainly didn't have these in the academy to get combat item and a potential positive or negative quirk. Then we also have Paracelsus. Some of these, those are autopsy. tools to get a trinket and a mixed quirk. Let's see what trinket it gives us. Faceless Visage. It just shuffles us. I don't want that. It's very hard to get my party back where I like them if they start moving, so I'm gonna leave it. Thought it'd be better than that. But at the very least, we got a better relationship between Paracelsus and Barristan. There's a very possible chance that they get a positive relationship going into the mountain, which is amazing. Oh, damn it. So the wheels and the armor, I did promise that I'd get back to this later on, do give you certain buffs and certain privileges. They, when full, give you armor before you go into a fight, and when they're full, give you road healing in between fights. Or at least improved.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Okay. Yes, let them work the coach. I shall supervise the 30 flame and a return to the armor. It's a long, hungry road. Fancy a trade, 30 flame for food. And then Barristan just wants to steal from them. I think I'm actually okay with going with this route, because if the relationship between Paracelsus and Barristan gets worse, then it can be recovered. But if the relationship between Dismas and Barristan gets worse, it's going to be a lot harder to get out of the bin. So I'm going to go this way. But the armor has been replenished, and that means that going into fights, we're going to have some armor when we begin them.
An elementary problem, is it not?
So then, I don't necessarily want to lose the armor I've literally just gained. So we're going to go this way. Ah! And we've found an oasis. It's very rare that you just stumble upon an oasis. I'll take it. Share a flask, I'm parched. Ah! They're doing it! So we have either Audrey. Suppose I wash my hair in this gunge? I mean, yeah. And then there is Dismas, who says you can gain 5 torch and heal 5 stress with been ages since I had a gun scrub. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'll just have to try and make them friends again later on. Okay, so what is coming up? Oh dear, we're gonna lose our wheels, which isn't great. But it is a resistance encounter.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Yes, Wayne. Promise, Rain. So it's either can we swap, but it makes her unhappy with the other two. Taking their food and supplies. They feast on mutton while we eat slime. And then Dismas just wanting to avoid it. I don't want to lose any of my flame, so we'll go with this one.
The loathing festers.
Yes. Okay, so they all want to go to the academics. Which we can do. The only problem is then we have 3 loathing going into there. At least on the road fight we can get
Is
rid
your
of the
cook
loathing.
prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
That's the only logic I have right now.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research.
Yeah, be fine. No harm has come yet, I say, with bated breath. Okay. Ah. That makes more sense. I was wondering why the resistances were so tough. Oh, we got stunned? Yeah, hoes! So Barrison just isn't going to have a turn. In that case then, I would rather blind these guys in the back. So he loses his turn, but it means that he's less likely to be stunned next turn. He's not completely locked out. Oof. Okay. Who are you? You're him. Let's just try.
Bravo!
Oh. You gotta love a good crit when it comes out of nowhere. Okay. Can't blind them again. So let's just try and get him. You're not allowed to be healthy. There you go. Mission statement. You're not allowed to be healthy. Fucking die. Okay. So we can try and just crush this back line now. Oh, so close. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. We can still technically deal with that. And that's actually just great. So then... You're gonna die. Sorry about that. Are you really stunning a man that's already... Yeah, ho. And then... Go for it. Again, we can stun you, or at least try and blind you. I think now's the time. Yeah. Thought so.
This road cannot be walked alone.
So I get 3 heals per combat, so I might as well. Excuse me, good sir, I am stunned. Well, no. Not anymore. Wow! So if I bolster, that removes your weakened. Ah, good timing. So then you... gonna throw one into the back. Doesn't matter that you're weakened. We'll get him.
The smallest variable
Nice.
can make all the difference.
So now... Why not get rid of a corpse? My logic being that now someone that wants to be in the back line has been forced to go into the front. So all of his skills are going to be less effective because they're going to be trying to push him back and do less damage. I mean, from the looks of it, I'm just about to kill him anyway.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Thanks, Wayne. If you're enjoying the sultry tones of the narrator, I have been told by other creators that he is actually like an audiobook recorder. Like he is an artist that records for audiobooks, and he does quite a few Lovecraft bits. I think he does like quite a few like occult horror. There was a time when I could have fenced this to gain positive quirk, a mixed quirk, and potential plus minus stress. And then we have the same. Like something from my far off childhood. Positive quirk, mixed quirk, and stress. I think I will give it to Audrey. Because she's very good at relieving her own stress. And worst comes to worst, Barristan can bolster her later. Improves their relationship anyway. And she didn't actually get any stress. So what did she get? What is devote? Or devout? Committed to a power beyond themselves. Okay. Whatever that means. We've got Barristan de-stressing and making friends again. Hey. That's the only problem. So now we definitely can't go to the lair because we can't afford our loathing bubbling over.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Ooh. So then that kind of makes me want to...
Quickly.
Almost got a vintage collection. Let's go for the vintage collection. I can't go to the lair. I physically can't afford to get another bit of loathing. I know that stresses certain people out, but it's not a problem I can take at the moment.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Oh, I can take this. This? See this? Fine. I don't like the extra damage. And the plus speed, though. That's the thing I don't like. Okay. I'm stabbing you in the face. I'm blighting you in the face. Why are you ordained? You can go there. You can just pop that for me. That'd be great. Oof. I would rather have you blinded for now, I think. You're dazed, bud. You're going to the back. That was a nasty gunshot. Okay. Okay. In that case, who's next? You. Nothing I can do about you. I can maybe do something about you.
Lethality writ large.
Is. Okay. You, that's you. I don't know anything about you. So we'll do something about you. And 6, it's 5. So we hit. So he is going to die to hit, so I don't need to do that. Could do that. Forgot about a weakened. But it's damage at the end of the day. And the damage was needed. Thank you, Dismize. You, however, really do need some healing. Yeah. Still in one piece, but he needs help and healing, and will happily take it from an unknown source. Jesus, Audrey.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Yeah, let's get you healed.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
And then let's heal you. And a crit. The beauty of crits.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
So Paracelsus is going to need bolstering in the future. Or just attacking with some laudanum. That also works. Oh no, the flame. We have here. The longer our journey, the less picky I get. Strange wines and a mixed quirk. And then we also have combat items and a mixed quirk. We go with these. Give me the wine. 2 targets for -3 stress and 2 positive relationship pips. I will take that, thank you. Oh, that was frightfully boring. I'm sorry, Audrey. That going to get some wines from a funky cellar means that you're not a fan. Repair fight. You lost too many wheels.
They seek to strike while we are vulnerable. Hold them off.
Oof. Well, now's the time, I guess. This is grim. I hate this. This is terrible.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
And then who's going? You're going next. So if I can blind you. Damn, resisted the blind. My thought process was if I can blind him. And of course they also howl.
Measure out your violence.
Double horror.
Judiciously.
I think I need to just like smack. That combo might have been better on someone else, but I don't care at this point. Just oh, he's ordained. What does even ordained mean?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will
Oh,
discover
a
its
lot.
weaknesses.
On spawn. Oh, we don't actually know which one. Plus we... Oh, yeah, no, we need to get rid of this one first. Okay. Bye. You resisted the blight? How could he? It's not allowed. Oh, and then, of course, Paracelsus needs to repair. This is a terrible road fight. Oh, and they're going to melt down. Well, that's terrible. Okay. I need Audrey realistically to smack this guy since she ignores block. We do fight as a unit, unfortunately. Great, unfortunately does nothing.
There is comfort in company.
There is. There is. This has gone incredibly downhill very quickly.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Jesus. Yep, he's just gonna sit there. He's just gonna, yeah. Oh my god.
The sum total of violent equation, unfavorably rounded down.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm. She ignores it. Just take the damage, please. I can't bolster. So I need to... I just need to run forward. You were lining up a shot, were you, Dismas? Oh dear. This is literally one of the worst. Because they're all random. As a configuration, this is literally the worst it could have been. And there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I can now bolster.
Compassion, quiet,
At the very least.
mind.
Yes, even though they're dead, keep throwing skulls at their grave. Desecrate them even further. Okay, at least the horror is gone. Here we go. Ah, didn't crit, unfortunately. Jesus. Yep. We're gonna repair. And we're gonna hope. And Audrey's gonna melt them. Resolute! Oh, gosh.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
That is so lucky
Exhaustion takes hold.
to figure out what I'm doing. Oh god.
Measure out your violence.
Thankfully, the person that leaded it the least is okay.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Yep. Oh god. And you need to repair? Of course you do, of course you do. He dies. I swear to all that is holy.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
Yes, Wayne, that is exactly what is happening right now. Gotta try. Gotta try. And then gonna defend him. So any hit coming his way, at least Barristan will take. Skull toss. And another. As soon as I defend one person, you go after the other. That's not how this works, and I hope you know that, right? I need to bolster. Get rid of your weakness. And you melt down? Yeah. How it goes from going really well to not happening at all. Yep. Can deal with that. I'm blind. I need to just do it for the block tokens that I'm getting.
Conflict.
Thankfully, she's stealthed. Oh my god. Well, I need to bolster. There's nothing I can do about that. Thankfully, he gets to have a turn. Still on death's door. Damn!
Stumbling and stupefied. Darkness encroaches.
No, we're not. We're not trying to, love. We are not trying. Meltdown. Yep. Nope. You just need to die. You need to die. And then you're stunned. So nothing we can do about that. She's just getting perma-stunned. There's nothing I can do. Oh god, and I can't even roll Defender on him. They're all so high. High stress, low health. Exactly what you don't want. Gotta try. Meltdown again. Everyone hates her. But we're gonna just try and heal you up. Oh god, it worked. It worked! So worried that that wasn't gonna work because of the blind. Okay, ignores block. Just take it away. You need to defend him. Trained with the shield for a reason. And it's oh, and it's a good thing I did. Oh god. It's alright for you, Audrey. You're getting healed every turn. Turn 16. We need to... Oh. This is so... There's nothing I can do. It's literally just trying every step of the way.
Fight through the fatigue.
Here's the thing. I need to kill it before Barristan potentially dies to this bleed. Okay. Okay. We've gone back up to a certain level. Give me the laudanum, please.
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike.
There we go.
Tainted soil.
Yep. Okay.
Let us hope these repairs will hold.
Yes. So... Damn. So he was diseased with the worries, so he has minus 50% to stress resistance. He also gained shattered will, so minus 20% max HP, plus 20% to meltdown chance at combat start. Oh my god, we need to get rid of that. And she got unyielding, terrified, and pacifist. He thankfully didn't get anything. Okay, so So we'll take the items first. Don't both need to be holding anti-venom, especially now that we know we're failing. In items, discard that. Getting rid of that. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not using that anymore. If we just get on with it. New goal. Survive the fucking cultists. Get to the inn. Here we go. Yep. Okay. We've learned from past mistakes. Get rid of the altar. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tungsten can move. But I need to bolster. Even with it just giving me the block plus. I need to chill my own roll. I can't move, but I can still use a duelist advance
Excellent work.
to get at least something on me. Is Nocturnal Commune. You can now worship, which isn't good. Again, just gotta try. At this point, just gotta try.
Dwindles.
Yep. You gotta die, little buddy. Your critical was blocked.
And now,
That was not,
the
though.
greatest test of all.
And he's dead. Just straight up dead. It's just the two of us now. Oh boy. Best I can do is that. Get rid of him. Get rid of this bloody regen that you've got. At least do something. Gotta try. Gotta go. That's the problem. He's on death's door. Not a lot he can do. Again, we have to try. Oh my god, the fact that he's still alive is a miracle. Let's block. Red. So what do I do? Okay, rid of the block is stupid when Audrey can just go through the block, but... Yep. is his stats?
Burned for
What is he
now.
on? Will it not show me? Death blow resist is at 33%. I need to kill her before she acts. At least give her a week. Oh, tell me that all she does is worship. Tell me all she does is worship. Okay, not to immune. So Audrey needs to... You need to hit. You need to do that. Yep. Figured as much. Yep.
Every road must end.
So then... I don't need the healing though. We leave that there for when I get hit. Yes, bleed. Bleed my friend's corpse. I think it's just better to keep smacking him. There's no point to try and blind him right now. Fortunately, there goes my friend. And I miss. I mean, you think I'm moving anywhere? Sorely mistaken. Yeah, all I can do now is try to keep picking him to the face.
Squandered.
Yep. I'm gonna melt down before I even kill this man. Wait, I got him below half. Yep. Quiet, fretful sobbing.
Anxiety foments insidious
Okay.
fears.
Okay. At least off death's door, but he's gonna immediately put me back on it. Ah, yep, it's the downhill battle of let's see who goes first.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Mm-hmm. There's no change in the game plan because she's in the front. This is literally all I can do.
This is no time to falter.
Just hope. Maybe get a decent enough swing to get him, but I don't think I'm going to.
What is it then
Oh, come on, I was stealthed.
that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
This is... I might... I can do this. Whether I do is a completely different question. I've been so lucky with this. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. What's he on? He's on 15. Come on. Oh my gosh.
We will see them again. I am sure of it.
Oh, Audrey! Literally watched her friends die around her.
Loathing festers.
I mean, don't need these anymore. Oh, let's go. Oh, after all of that. Yeah. Oh, Combat items I am never going to use. But here we are. The last zone. We made it all the way to the last zone, and it was that one
tonight,
bogus
under the mountain's
fight.
unblinking gaze.
Ah, Audrey gained a lot. And there she is. They've left their knowledge. The old guild hall. Guild of 50% and -1 stress. I mean, there's no point sticking around. We are not going to the mountain with one character.
But only one leads beyond it.
So we're gonna end the expedition there, I think.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding. And victory will come.
There we go. Onward into the void.
The greatest horror, it would seem, is nothing at all.
I will admit, I am fully salty at that. I'm so salty. Because at the end of the day, we were fine until we got to that road fight. As soon as our wheels broke, we were fucked going up against 2 ghouls. We were fucked. So that run could have made it all the way to the end. We were so well prepared. We could have made it all the way to the mountain and maybe even beat the boss first time. But it was that one fight. Ah.
These are beaten, broken souls. And yet our fortunes ride with them.
And you know what? I fully could unlock new characters here. But I want to go again. So I'm going to take them all to what's called a path. So a path is something that gives them a little bit of versatility and a little bit of potential. But actually, it wants to be in rank 1. I would need to take him out on more fights. So yeah, I'm going to spend the candles, take them all up to their next one.
Those who live within it.
And then I might spend some on just unlocking the bounty hunter. Actually, no. I'm going to...
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
Lock that for later. Nothing we need to worry about now. We haven't won a thing yet. What is the Intrepid Coast? Ah, yes.
You choose a path.
So I'm going to unlock
will ensure you survive it.
this pet. Because pets will give us bonuses for later on. It's always good to at least unlock the first one. So then I want to spend as many candles as I can on this one. Oh, so it goes up to bartering. So these different unlocks give us bonus bumps for the future. It's something that we can do to give us at least a little bit of something, a little bit of zest, and also help us along the way make it a little easier. So as you see in resourcefulness, when we arrive at the Valley Inn, we get extra relics and extra baubles, so we're able to buy more at that first initial inn, or get more to save for later. We then get more location scouting and more route scouting. It makes it easier for what happened last run to not happen again. And then, instead of getting lower stagecoach repair costs, I think I'm going to get some more inventory slots for the stagecoach,
These wheels are invested with noble purpose.
more stage
Every
coach
rotation,
item.
blessed rest for the warriors of our cause.
Increased chances that candles appear at map locations. I'm going to go for that.
Hail the vessel of your deliverance.
And then because I only have one candle left, let's unlock a new trinket.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
The pristine lure. It is serrated, gain on hit, a chance to taunt, or a chance to doubly taunt, and then gain on miss to bleed. So something that you want to give for someone who wants to be hit, or someone that is your tank and frontliner. Okay. Take those away. And I think we're going to end this here. So, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and a comment. Tell me which games you would like to see me play. If there's anything that you think I would enjoy, why not? I'm always up for going for a game once. If there's anything that you think me and a group of friends should play, always happy to rope some people in to explore. But if you are here from Twitch, I appreciate you watching. If you think that you're gonna miss this, then this is what the VOD channel is here for. Exact same name, Eggs Benny. Head over to YouTube. My next stream is going to be a quick one on Wednesday morning, and then we're going to have another long day of streaming on Thursday, where I hope to be roping in some friends. But thank you for watching. We will come back to Darkest Dungeon. I love this game. I have so much respect for this game. It's definitely something that I want to at least look into and try again. But that is all for me today. I wish you a good afternoon and a good day. Bye.